Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm inside the first house that I ever purchased. Bought it about 6 years ago or so, and I'm getting it ready to sell finally. I've rented it several times, but this is not the best rental house, so I want to go ahead and get it sold and apply that money towards either buying another house or fixing one of the ones that I already own. So let's just take a quick look around the inside. I've already done some work to it. Of course, when I bought the house, it was really crappy. This particular house I paid $5,000 for. So it was very inexpensive. It was kind of a more complicated deal than just the $5,000, but that's all it ended up being. So it was a good deal for the first house as far as how much it cost, but it was a lot of work and it's not in the best spot. So I'm going to go ahead and show you around, then we'll go outside. I won't do too much talking once we get out there because I'll just look crazy filming a house talking to other people that might be walking by. Let's take a look. This is, well, let me just... all the way up there, that's the front door. So we're in the back of the house right now. So we're going to do this a little different. This is the kitchen. Bad thing about this kitchen is the height of the ceiling. Yeah, it's like, I guess, 7-foot ceilings in here. So that is not good. I should have filmed as soon as I got here, but I ripped the hole. You can see that's where the kitchen sink was and everything. So all it was a kitchen sink there. And then all this is just empty where a stove sat, a dryer, and a washing machine. So this is this is not, a super nice house or anything. So you got to have stuff like washing machines and dryers right sitting in the floor of the kitchen. I might get in here and alter some things, but if I go trying to add some sort of little laundry room in here, a little closet to put the machines, it's just going to close it in too much. So I'm going to rip off this. This is just a shelf I made years ago. So I'm going to take that off and probably just going to put a bank of cabinets across the whole thing. Bring these cabinets over, might put a dishwasher in the oven. I'm not sure how I'm going to do anything yet. Refrigerator goes over here. A table can go here, but there's no dining room in this house, so it has to be very carefully kind of laid out. Otherwise, it'll just be way too cramped. This is the bathroom, the only bathroom in the house right off the kitchen. So I reoriented this whole bathroom one time. It used to have the tub here, and it was covering up the window that already existed there, which was strange. This is where the hot water tank is, and this house has been broken into several times and it's been sitting vacant for a while. I won't zoom in on that toilet and scare you, but there was no water service in here, and people had to go to the bathroom. This is a little side porch. You'll see that from the outside in a minute. Hallway, got a bunch of crap in it right now. Little viewer discretion is advised on this next little thing I'm going to show. This is the other kind of stuff that occurs when a house sits empty. And the other half of that is in a different corner, and I won't show that. Some kids were basically breaking in the windows and hanging out in here and doing all kinds of stuff they shouldn't be doing. But I've got that kind of taken care of for now. So this is one of the bedrooms, so right off the hallway. This is an okay sized bedroom, and it's nice because it has 9-foot ceilings, or about 8.5. They're just a little bit taller, but it makes the ceilings in the room above it a little bit low. So another window. And before I bought this house, some vinyl replacement windows have been added in. They're a little rough, but better tthan what would have been in this house before. This is the living room. So this is right in the front when you walk in. There's the front door. We'll spin around just to give you an idea. So this room's kind of nice looking, mainly just because of the staircase. The staircase gives a okay little look, and ceilings are a little low in here too. They're about 7.5 feet. And then here's the new panel that I put in, electric panel. This house had a 100 amp service in it before, and which was way overtaxed, and it was the main breaker was going bad. And this house has a heat pump and everything in it, and which includes emergency heat, so you can't have that on 100 amp service. So I upgraded to 100 amps. That includes everything on the outside of the house, and then this panel. All the old lines come into this junction box and then drop down into the panel for the most part. Some of them are coming from underneath the house, and some of them are coming in from the side. So that's all wired in right now. I've just got some plastic over it. That makes me feel better about not killing myself. Those two things right there will take you out. So right now I'm in the process of painting things, so I just have it all masked off like that where I can just spray over it. This room has been painted. This is one of the rooms I used with the Graco at Magnum X5. I'll put a link for that down below. Then you can watch that video. Well, I don't know if I didn't do a video yet. I did a little like snippet on Facebook about it. So I had to kind of redo the drywall here, so I'm working on that. Let's take a quick look upstairs and we'll go outside. So underneath all the carpet in this house is wood flooring. And it's painted wood flooring. It's painted this kind of maroon paint with oil paint. And but I had to cover it up for certain reasons. There's nothing wrong with it, but it just how I was renting this house out to one of the people. It needed to be covered up. I won't go into that. It's kind of silly. This is the front bedroom of the house. Not a lot to it. Little small room. Got a little funny little closet. Here's a little closet that's in the just right off the main hallway, just for common storage. Here's the back bedroom. This is I guess the third bedroom in the house, 3-bedroom house. And you step up into this one. You step into it because of the room underneath. So not a lot to this room, very simple. Ceiling's a little bit low, but this room's okay. It's got a nice little trim around the baseboards, but that doesn't fix this house. This is a rough looking house in general. But it's not going to be a house that's sold for a whole bunch, but I've already got my money out of this house as far as buying it and fixing it up from renting it. So any amount that I make on this house selling it is going to be profit. And that's not including my time, which I guess you're supposed to include, but I don't want to feel bad about the whole thing. So I'll just pretend I didn't have to spend any time on this house. Let's take a look outside, and then we're done. Here's the outside, and not a lot to this house. It's a very old house. It was built in like the late 1800s, but of course it's been vinyl sided. It's basically just a shack with vinyl siding on it that's been added on to. So it's not super attractive, but it's okay. Once it's all cleaned up, this house isn't too bad. And it'll be a house that someone can get into without just blowing a bunch of money, you know, on a more expensive house that you're not really getting all that much more out of, and entering into some super long payment schedule. So I think it'll be good for both me and the person who buys it, hopefully. Right there, that's some ugly thing I had to build around the heat pump, the outdoor unit, because someone came and cut the copper lines off of it when I first bought the house. So I built that after I had everything fixed. I just threw it up around it. I didn't care what it looked like, so I might at least paint it. I added all this underpinning around the house. It's just old roofing metal that I got from a junkyard. So I had to replace a whole lot of the structure, that the wooden piers and everything that hold the house up in the back with all treated 6x6s. And then I just covered the whole outside with this. And then this is looking around back. So this is the kitchen, and then that's the bathroom. So I guess that's about it. Not a lot to show. The plan is just to get in there and rip that dirty carpet out and throw down some new wood in the kitchen. I'm going to throw down some OSB on the floor, put some linoleum down, throw some cabinets up, get some counters going, buy some inexpensive appliances, throw them in here, and be done. I'm hoping to help sell this house this spring, and then that'd be the last time I ever come on this street. Thanks for watching.
Well, like I said, thank you all for watching. I've had people express an interest in seeing more videos related to houses, whether they be rentals, ones I'm buying and selling, or the one that I live in personally, doing repairs on it. You can let me know your thoughts about what you think about videos like this in the comments below, as well as any questions you may have. I've also got another channel, Homemade Home, and that link will be in the description below and on the homepage of the Homestead Craftsman YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.